Majesties, Ulrich IV and Salomea, King and Queen of the glorious Kingdom of the Outlands, and dread Lord and Lady of all Argonia. Our undoubted King, Ulrich, now calls all Outlands knights in fealty to come into court and invites all others of the Order of Chivalry to attend him.
Ivan, are you sure you don't want a hat?
Oh yeah, of course. Sorry. Gentlemen, we need space for In days of old, knights were recognized by their outstanding martial achievements, honor, service to their king, and in the defense of the noble ideals of chivalry embodied in their queen. We are reminded this today.
The knight must be patient, not easy to anger and wary of speech.
Knight must not be rash or unreliable in battle, nor lack courage, greedy for plunder.
A knight should never boast of her actions before she can achieve them. Never make promises until she has sought them through and has no doubt.
A knight must contemplate life and death, of her own and of those around her. For the final joy in life is embracing death in battle.
Sire, knights at Citadel's 30th year.
Knights at Citadel's 30th year.
We offered one who embodies
We offered one who embodies these characters.
As befits a member of the chivalry.
As befits a member of the Order of Chivalry. To join this mighty company.
Let Slaine come before us.
Let Slaine come before us.
The crown now calls Slaine, Inian, Wee Shannon to come before this court and company.
Before you strides the very embodiment of virtue and gentility, ferocity and compassion, loyalty and love, a defender of the hammer of Alberon, a defender of the stag's blood, a former baroness of mighty Alberon, a walker of the way, a mistress of the pelican, a lady of the rose, and a brother of the bangle. I present to you Her Excellency Mistress Slaine, Ingen, Wee Shannon, a fierce warrior, a compassionate leader, a loving mother, and a respected pillar of our kingdom.
Sire, Slaine, you fought at our side at Estrella many times.
Slaine, you have fought at our side at Estrella many times.
You have kept vigil in the warmth and welcome of your hall.
You have kept vigil in the warmth and welcome of your hall.
And now we will hear your will.
And now we will hear your will.
Will you accept knighthood from our hands?
Will you accept knighthood from our hands this day?
This greatly pleases us. Bring forth the chain.
Bring forth the chain.
This chain has passed from night to night.
This chain has passed from night to night.
Throughout the ages in our kingdom.
Throughout the ages in our kingdom.
Let it now pass from night to night.
Let it now pass from night to night today.
Madam, it is our wish to hear the words of our peers.
It is our wish to hear the words of our peers.
Trusted knights, Sir Devon and Sir Michael.
Trusted knights, Sir Devon and Sir Michael.
Speak to us of Slaine's deeds upon the field of chivalry.
Speak to us of Slaine's deeds of courage upon the field of chivalry.
Majesties, I am Sir Devon, knight in your service. And it is my privilege this day to speak to you of my own knowledge of the candidate. She has shown courage and hospitality as the Baroness of Alberon. She has shown prowess and valor upon the field, besting many in the fields of war and myself personally on the tourney field. And she has shown humility and franchise, taking with grace when others were unduly offered praise for her good works while she was overlooked. She is well worthy of this.
Good master.
Your Majesty, as a champion, I would like to speak on behalf. I stand here before you not only as a knight of this realm in this known world, as a friend, as a brother, as a companion to Slaine. I have seen her grab youth and give them experience. I have seen her grab inexperience and give them tenure. She has shown me the way in many more possibilities of my being. And I believe other brothers and sisters, mistresses and masters alike, cannot say any different, and nor shall they. Mr. Slaine is by far one of the most chivalrous people that I've ever come across. And this is well worth it.
Now, good master Richard of Wolfwood.
Good Master Richard of Wolfwood,
Speak to us of Slaine's knowledge of the arts.
speak to us of Slaine's knowledge of the arts.
Greetings unto your majesties from Master Richard of Wolfwood. Raised to the laurel by Outland's crown on this Estrella field many years ago. Peers of the society follow three paths: of war, of service, and of craft. Each order bound to the other. Service of the crown, law requires knowledge and respect. That she knows war brings that she knows war is what brings her before the society. That she knows service was made plain to you all along the way. On this day in court, I confirm that she has also shown sufficient knowledge and support for the crafters of our society, as befits a peer of the realm, and welcome the elevation on behalf of the Order of the Rose.
Madam, worthy Duchess Catherine of Iveron.
Worthy Duchess Catherine of Iveron,
Speak to us of Slaine's service to the Outlands.
speak to us of Slaine's service to the Outlands.
Your Majesties, as many people here know, I don't have to speak much. I don't talk much. So, Slaine has been recognized by the Republic, and we have recognized her for her service to the fighting arts as well, as she does for Fighters Fund to get people to Australia back in the day, as she led her troops as Baroness of Alberon. And ever since then, as Queen, and to this day, she does her best to make sure that the fighters are taken care of, they get what they need from her. Her service to the Outlands is one of the things I got.
Thank you, great.
Noble Comte Darius of Jaxarticus. Noble Count
Noble Count
Darius of Jaxarticus.
Darius of Jaxarticus,
Speak to us of Slaine's regard
speak to us of Slaine's regard
for the crown of the
for the crown of the Outlands.
Your Majesties, this day I would speak for Countess Slaine as royal peer. And although she attains the same rank as me, I would just share a story of when I first met her and I was but a young prince. She was but a young fighter. And I'll just have to say that perhaps some discouraging words were said to her on her first or second day fighting. She seemed a bit down. Me as a new prince didn't really know what to do, but I just took a moment of my time and shared my thoughts with her. In the end, I said, well, if all you're doing today is dying, well then die well. And she continued, picked herself back up and continued fighting from here on. And I believe it's the quality of a royal peer to be able to help others up when they see they're down for a moment. And she, your majesties, has all these qualities.
We are satisfied.
We are satisfied.
Bring forth lightning.
Bring forth lightning.
Slaine before these our knights,
Slaine before these our
and
knights,
before our people here assembled,
and before our people here assembled,
do you now swear by all your gods
do you now swear by all your
that
gods
you will honor and defend
that you will honor and
the
defend
crown and kingdom of the outlands?
the crown and kingdom of the Outlands?
For now and always I will, Your Majesties.
Madam, that you will honor, defend, and protect all ladies,
That you will honor, defend, and protect all ladies,
and those weaker than yourself.
and those weaker than yourself.
Absolutely, Your Majesties.
Sire, that you will honor your peers,
That you will honor your peers of the chivalry, of the laurel, and of the pelican.
Until the day that I die, Your Majesties.
Madam, that you will conduct yourself in all matters as befits a peer,
That you will conduct yourself in all matters as befits a
to
peer,
the benefit of your own good name,
to the benefit of your own
and
good
for the
name,
glory of the
and for the glory of the Outlands.
I will.
Sire, having heard your solemn oaths,
Having heard your solemn oaths,
we all are consoled.
we, Alaric and Salamea, by right of arms, King and Queen of the Outlands,
W once for honor,
W, once, for honor,
twice for duty,
twice, for duty,
and thrice for chivalry.
and thrice, for chivalry.
Huzzah!
May your gods dispose you to high honor.
May your gods dispose you to high honor.
In all things, making you an upright
In all
woman.
things, making you an upright woman.
In thought, in word, and in deed.
In thought, in word, and in deed.
Be thou true and faithful.
Be thou true and faithful.
Now, bring forth the belt.
Bring forth the belt.
So you see the other ceremony. So you see the other ceremony. The white belt symbolizes honor in your knightly rank and station.
The white belt symbolizes honor and your knightly rank and station.
Sire, bring forth the chain.
Bring forth the chain.
He broke it though.
You guys already got it?
Gently.
Sire, speaking to Slaine, this chain symbolizes your duty.
This chain symbolizes your duty,
bond as a liege woman.
and your bond as a
and
liege
fealty
woman,
to the crown of England.
and fealty to the crown of the Outlands.
It is a heavy burden.
It is a heavy burden.
Sire, bring forth the spurs.
Bring forth the spurs. Good job.
Days long past, there was a king. And the king meted out justice to the world, and he meted out justice to men who rode forth. These spurs are symbolic of those men.
May you wear them proudly and honorably, and never let them be hacked off in shame or degradation.
Sire, a knight needs a sword.
A knight needs a sword. I hope someone has one.
Can I have yours?
Get it.
Devin has a sword. Should we leave it in camp? Okay.
Got it.
I have the sword, Your Majesty.
It's the sword of a knight. He passed each of those in my line. It was first born by Sir Thomas, mighty Shere Khan of Brotherhood. Though he was not squired to me, I've taken him as my own, and I'm honored to do so. He passed it in turn to my first squire, Sir Devin Drakesing. Paragon, chivalry, valor. He wielded it in defense of crown and kingdom. It's been my honor to call each of you three my friend and my family, and I'm proud of you all, as are all those people here, I can assure you. But you most of all, Slaine, your road has been the most difficult. Remember, do not draw it in haste, but if you shall, use it with great conviction to mete out the Crown's justice. Thank you, Your Majesty.
The sword of the knight is drawn only for just cause.
Your duty is to keep
Your duty is to keep it sheathed in peace.
matches your duty to draw it in battle.
Matches your duty to draw it in battle.
Give me leave to draw it in peace now to swear my fealty upon it.
Your Majesties, would you give me leave now to draw it in peace and swear fealty upon it? I'm so glad.
Madam, Slaine, know now that your fealty
Slaine, know now that your fealty
is like the keen edge of your sword.
is like the keen edge of your
Be
sword.
it ever true.
Be it ever true.
Slaine, know. This day do I render homage and fealty
This day do I render homage and fealty
to my sovereign Lord and Lady,
to my sovereign Lord and Lady,
Ulrich and Salome,
Alric and Salome,
by right of
by right of
arms,
arms,
King and Queen of the Outlands,
King and Queen of the Outlands,
who will from this day forward
who will from this day forward
be my liege lord and lady.
be my liege, lord, and lady.
I will remain true in all ways,
I will remain true in all ways,
serving them faithfully. Serving them faithfully.
serving them faithfully.
This do I swear
This do I swear
by my belt and chain,
upon my belt and upon my chain,
and by my honor,
and by my
and by
honor,
the high ideals
the high ideals
which I hold
which I hold
as a knight of the realm.
as a knight of the realm.
So say I.
So say I,
Slaine.
Slaine.
Sire, we accept your oath and fealty.
We accept your oath and
And
fealty
pledge for our part.
and pledge for our
that
part
from this day forward.
that from this day
You are
forward
our liege.
you are our liege
And
woman,
we will honor and defend your rights as a
and
peer.
we will honor and defend your rights as a peer.
We shall protect the trust
We shall protect the trust
you
you have placed in us,
mighty with justice.
mighty with justice, tempered with mercy.
By the crown of the outlands we swear this.
By the crown of the outlands we swear this.
Slaine, may these oaths live in this sword forever.
May these oaths live in this sword forever. Got a little
I have heard your oath.
I have heard your oath.
Hear you then my vow to you.
Hear you then my vow to you.
sure wanted that to be nervous.
With red gold shall I gift you.
With red gold shall I gift you,
Granting good gifts as you merit.
granting good gifts as you merit.
Round rings rolling from my hand to yours.
Round rings rolling from my hand to yours.
Among my earls shall you sit.
Among my earls shall you
With
sit,
sweetmeat strong filling
with
your cup.
sweetmeat strong filling your cup.
If to the law court you are called.
If to the law court you are
All
called,
legal tangles twisted in time.
in legal tangles twisted and tied,
Then I and all of my earls and kin
then I and all of my earls and kin
shall stand as oath helpers.
shall stand as oath
You should
helpers
need this.
if you should need
And
this.
finally my sword shall stand between you and your enemies.
And finally my sword shall stand between you and your
My
enemies.
strength and my war band beside you.
My strength and my war band beside you.
Forbear his brotherless back.
Forbear his brotherless back.
Working out.
Uh-oh.
I've been working out.
It's a good gun show.
Stand before us now as a knight in fealty.
Stand before us now as a knight in fealty.
Take this blow with the strength of a knight, Sir
Take
Slaine.
this blow with the strength of a knight, Sir Slaine.
Let this be the last blow that you
Let
do
this
not
be the last blow that you do not answer.
For Sir Slaine, newest knight of the Outlands! Hip hip!